The law of detachment. Whenever you are super attached to something, there are now feelings involved. When feelings are involved, right? Think about your own personal experience. Can you think of a time where you made a decision based on your feelings and it felt logical, it made sense? Likely you can't. Because when the feelings are involved, judgment is blurred. Whenever feelings are involved in a situation, your judgment is blurred. That goes with anybody. Even people who are strong-minded and have self-control, discipline, their feelings do blur their judgment. It's just that they have the strength to make the right decision quickly through experience. So, if you are expecting to get the job, it will change everything potentially. If you're expecting to not get the job, same exact thing. You might go in lazy. You might not dress as nice. You might not answer the questions as well. You might try to speed through it. You might not give eye contact. You might not seem interested. They can both affect the outcome because there are feelings involved. When you expect something to go some way and it doesn't go the way that you wanted it to, it feels like a failure. I'll give you a personal story. Very small example, but it means a lot to me. When I was working at Little Caesars, my buddies and I, we went bowling. This was my first time ever going to a bowling alley and my first time bowling. Now, I'm good at sports and bowling looks easy. Bowling looks easy on YouTube and seeing people do it, it looks easy. I was expecting to go there and just drop 200. Everybody be like, wow, yo, Zay's nice at this. I'd be like, yeah, I'm a natural. I never even did this before, but I'm a natural. Yo, when I tell you I went into that bowling alley and I threw straight gutters all night. I was at the bottom of the leaderboard for every single game, getting whooped by everybody around me, male and female. They're 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 just putting belt to ass. There's nothing I could do. I'm hopeless. Do you know? Obviously, I didn't go home crying, but I left so disappointed in myself. I'm like, there's no way I did that bad at bowling. It can't be that hard. Do I suck? Listen, had I went into that scenario not expecting anything, there would have been no feelings involved. I would not have been hurt that I left not performing as good. If I went in there and I didn't expect to do good and I didn't expect to do bad, I just was going in there with the intention of playing and having fun, I would have succeeded. Because if my goal was to have fun, yeah, I had a blast. It inspired a whole new hobby for me. I had a great time. Had that been my goal from the jump, I would have left there with a much bigger smile than I left with that day. You see how powerful perspective can be? Just the expectation that you have from a situation can completely affect how you come out of a situation. Just the different thought process behind it. Because I expected to do good, when I didn't do good, I left feeling bad about myself. Had I went in with zero expectations, I would have went out the same way I went in, with a smile on my face. It's crazy how that works. It's crazy. It truly is crazy how perspective could change so much. And I really want y'all to understand that. Whenever you feel scared about a situation, try to drop your expectations. Try to drop your expectations. I'll give you another real life example. There was a woman that I wanted, right? There was a woman that I wanted. Based off my past experience with women, right? And I'm not making it seem like I'm a player or nothing. I never will portray that image unless I'm being funny. Because I don't think being a player is something to brag about. But based on my past experience, with women and me not being able to be with a woman for a long time. Not that I'm a cheater or anything, but things happen. Based on those past experiences, I didn't want to attempt to even build a relationship with this woman, right? So, before even knowing anything, I'm already expecting for it to go badly. Understand? If you are walking into a situation where you are unknowing and you are already expecting it to go badly, how could you possibly win? Understand what I'm saying? If I don't believe I can get something, why would I ever chase it? You won't catch me chasing a cheetah. I know I won't be able to catch it. If you think you can't catch something, why would you ever make an attempt to chase it? Your mind is going to come up with a million reasons why you should draw back and why you should even avoid wasting your time on that situation. So in that case, right, in that scenario, if I felt like a relationship between me and this woman would never work out, why would I even make efforts to build towards that? My mind will never allow me to be in a place to even think to build towards something like that, because why would I want to waste my time and energy? Understand? The problem is I was unknowing. I didn't know whether or not it would work out or not. Understand? That's why I always say submit to the unknown. Submit to the fact that you don't know and move based on that. Stop going into situations expecting to get something from it. Even if you get into a relationship with a person, you never know what you might lose or gain in that relationship. But if you lead with prior thoughts, right? If you go into a prior thoughts thinking what will you gain or what will you lose, it's going to affect the moves you make. If you think that you will lose from being with this person without even knowing anything, why would you ever chase the cheetah? I hope that makes sense. Chase the cheetah. We understand the reference? The cheetah is this fast. You're never going to be as fast as a cheetah. Why would you chase something you know you can't catch? Understand? So whenever you go into a situation expecting it to go bad before it even happens, it's like chasing a cheetah. It's useless. Had I expected that the relationship I could build with this woman would be amazing, right? Little things would throw me off very easily. If at any point in making efforts to pursue this woman, it didn't go my way, it would very much smack me down. Why? I'm expecting things to go great. So when they don't, I feel like a failure. Understand? If you're expecting things to go great and they don't, you're gonna feel like a failure. So it's bad either way. Expecting good and expecting bad can both be bad for you. Now, if I went into the situation saying, I don't know what may come from this situation, but what I do know right now is I want this woman. Had I moved based on those thoughts, right, there would be no guessing game because I don't know. And I'm committing and submitting to the fact that I don't know. I'm not expecting it to go good. I'm not expecting it to go bad. So in the process of pursuing this woman, if things do go good, boom, I'm through the roof. If things don't go the way or things don't go well, hey, I had no expectations. I didn't know if it was gonna go well. I didn't assume it was gonna go well. So if things don't go well, all right. It didn't happen the way that I would have liked it to happen. But I didn't get my hopes up. My expectations weren't up here. It's kind of like if somebody says they buy you a new car and you're expecting to walk outside to a Lamborghini, but when you walk down the stairs, it's not it's a Pacer. What is that? What's that car that Cole drives? 78. You walk downstairs, it's a 78 Pacer. no shade to that car. But if your expectations are up here, when they're not met, boom, here you come down with it.